How you doing, everybody? Icy here. Couple of things. I've been reading a lot of what's going on over in Europe right now with all these migrants that come in from Africa. They are so disrespectful and insulting that is beyond measure. They are attacking police officers, pushing people downstairs, going to the various subway locations and demanding to have free stuff. So my recommendation to the countries of France and the UK and Sweden and that is to buck up, get hard, gather them up, ship them out. That's all you can do. This is ridiculous. These people come to your countries demanding that you comply with their demands, that you acknowledge their needs over your own citizens. I look at it this way. If I were to go to, say, England, move to London or Ireland, I'm coming from another place. So if I want to be accepted, I should assimilate into the culture, not demand that they assimilate to mine. And that's what's happening. That's in Europe. Now, let's get on to the United States. We are listening to the issues in regards to Joe Biden. Whether he runs or not is still up in the air. I know that they're prepping Kamala Harris to take the mantle of the presidency before the election in November. I know that Biden is saying that he's not going to step down. So this comes out to an issue of power within the Democratic hierarchy, because they fear, I'm just speculating, but the Biden family fears that if they lose their current position, if Trump gets elected, every one of them is going to be arrested. They're all going to be treated exactly the way Trump was treated, if not worse. But that's speculation on my part, but it's a pretty good guess. The Harris is, nobody likes her. I don't know why they're going to put her up, but that's all they could do. You can't bring in Gavin Newsom, because Gavin Newsom just got his butt handed to him by the Supreme Court in regards to the homeless issue in California, because he kept saying, oh, I can't do this. The Ninth Circuit Court said this, and the court says that. Well, the Supreme Court just shut all that down, and now Gavin Newsom has to account for, what was it, 24 or $29 billion missing that was supposed to be applied towards dealing with the homeless issue. We're talking if the man absconded with the money. He's going to, and since the Supreme Court just said this, and now he has to cough up where the money is, account for it, I'm going to guess that he's going to flee the country before he gets arrested. Wishful thinking on my part, but it's a good possibility. Just like the issue with Mayor de Blasio, New York City mayor, who you no longer hear about. Now it's, I don't know even who the mayor is anymore. But he helped misplace $850 million of the tax money, and stopped the investigation into the missing money. And now you don't even hear about him anymore, but the DA at the time, who was Letitia James, she's now the state attorney general, and her assistant DA at the time was Alvin Bragg, and he's now the city's DA, and he's worth $42 million, and I don't even know how much Letitia James has got hidden away. So, actions speak louder than words. So let's see what happens in that regards. Now, other issues. Abortion. Why is everybody freaking out over abortion? All the Supreme Court did, Roe v. Wade was not a law. It was just an executive order that was never, contested. And I don't see what the problem is letting each individual state make their own choice. It's the voters are making the choice, not the bureaucrats. They're putting it up for a vote. Let the people vote. That's their choice. You don't like it, move to a state that supports it. Nobody's stopping you. But in regards to the military and abortion, if you people are going to, screw around and get pregnant, and with the military, I don't want to hear it. I'm retired military. The women there are given all the free birth control stuff that they could ask for, and it's all free. And if they don't use it, that's on them. And as for the service members or whoever fathered the kid, that's on you too. Time to be responsible for your actions. And also for the ladies, if you want to get a divorce and you know who the suspected father is, you better discuss it with him, because he has a stake in this too. What if he wants to keep the kid? What if he wants to raise the kid on his own? You're not even discussing it. Your body, your choice? Not really. Because once that embryo starts developing into a human, it's no longer your body, it's their body. And you don't have the choice to decide for them, except giving birth and putting the kid up for adoption. But ripping the kid apart, body part by body part, and after that, one doctor said the first thing they do is cut the vocal cords on the child because they don't want to hear it screaming. That says it all. And this is a doctor saying that, so go figure. Now, a quick one on Canada. You people are sick. Not the citizens, but the government. You allow a pride parade in Toronto where the guys are naked except for body paint. One idiot wearing a Bugs Bunny mask hopping up and down with his wiener bouncing in the air. And you think it's perfectly okay, but you arrest people for offensive tweets or Facebook postings. Look, you can't have it both ways. Being offended by something verbal, you can let that roll. Being offended by someone being naked in front of your child, you cannot let that roll. But you're allowing it. That's on you. That's called child pornography, child abuse, child endangerment. It's also public nudity. And believe it or not, it's actually against the Canadian Constitution. But you guys failed to read it. I see out.